So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business, but he can handle it.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Not the most accurate pass, and he's managed to get free. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
For it, and he's quick to get rid, and now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Martinez, and Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé. Almada with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Montiel. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi.
Well, this is intriguing.
Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Doué. The pull does really well to win the ball there. Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the cross. And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Medina. Now Romero. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. In towards the back stick. Upamecano clears it away. He'll try from distance. It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, that pass isn't the best. Martinez. Martinez, header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. He's looking wide. In by Messi. That's not going far. France are looking to go forward now. Chouameni. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Dembele, driving on and making good progress. He's found a way through. Dembele has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Good running, strong and purposeful. De Paul. De Paul ventures forward. Oh, terrible pass. Martinez. He's picked his way through. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cross needs to be good, and he was alert to it. Olise. Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Messi. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Decent chance! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Koundé for Olise. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Doué. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Argentina are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Medina. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options, for movement. There's the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willing...
Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there, you lose the...
And the shot! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Deftly away. And it's Rabiot. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Saliba. And Koundé. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Número 13, número 24, número 4.
Upamecano.
Número 19.
Tchouaméni.
Otamendi.
He has a look up.
Número 26.
Almada.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
red,
fue de
nice interception.
60.810.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real cycle.
It's Dembele! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
And he's had it nicked away. Dembele. Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cherki. Now, can they get him away? This is Dembele. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And now he has two. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Dembele. Driving forward. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. Molina. Molina. In towards the back stick. Upamecano gets it away. Doué. Hernandez has got himself a free kick.
Cambio.
Upamecano. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's
Oh,
Mbappe.
great feat, that.
Now he's running away. He's in a great position here. Almada. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade.
He's going for goal! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Messi's cross. Upamecano with the clearance. He's having a shot! And that could have brought them level.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Argentina very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Rabiot. Messi going face to face with his great rival. That is lovely. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? The cutback.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Thinks about the shot. McAllister! Well taken goal. We thought they were done, but never say never. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Ball in towards... Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Se van a jugar 6
Medina.
minutos de compensación.
Now it's Martinez. And Almada. Koundé cuts it out. Akliush. Molina. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Over to the right flank. Barcola. And the counter is on. And it's Akliush. Lovely pass, but can he get there? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Argentina may have thrown this away at the death. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, he's missed! And it remains all square. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, world-class...
He's having a pop! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings in across. Decent chance! He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Good take, and is he in? And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Valverde. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lefebvre. Now that looks a decent ball. Lofted in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward. Skims one in. Oh, what? In he goes again! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a really well-measured ball. Takes on his marker. Messi. That's going across court. Son Heung-min! He wasn't that far away.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Granit Xhaka.
Sunderland definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Messi. And he lines up a cross. Sadiki. And it's Xhaka. Trauda to Granit Xhaka. Sadiki. For Granit Xhaka. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Sadiki. Looking to play him in. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked.
Robbie! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's straight offside. Jimenez. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Brobbey. And he's running through, and he's in on goal. He's dealt with that really well. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Robertson.
Manchester certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Now it's Brobbey. And nicely intercepted. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Brobbey, and it's made its way to him. Messi. Sadiki. And it's Xhaka. Oh, good ball! Shot could be on, and he... Oh, good effort!
Has been indicated.
And he thumps it clear. And Hertrauda. He is through here. That's very neat. That's a sharp pass. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So right back into the action.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hertrauda threads one in. And it's Le Fay. Mikel Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Hertrauda. Granit Xhaka. And Hertrauda. Son Heung-min. Now it's Le Fay. He's shifting through the gears here. Le Fay. Driven in. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the far post. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Fagioli. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Le Fay. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Sadiki. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Xhaka! Decent hit from there. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Geertruida. Now it's Brobbey. He has found the way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Valverde gets it clear. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Sunderland can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Sadiki. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Brobbey. Jimenez has given away a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Caicedo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. And it's Fascioli. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Manchester really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution in progress.
Sadiki. Oh, super ball. Shot, surely! Oh, good finish. And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sunderland have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Caicedo. Robertson. Brobbey. Sadiki.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Reinildo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's found a way through. It's a promising position. Now that's a fine challenge. No foul, says the referee. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, they are now a 9. Hertrauda.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Mikel Oyarzabal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out to the left flank. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Xhaka is there and he can get that clear. And time is up. Well, so much talk about wanting to hit the ground running, about issuing a warning to their rivals. In the end, they achieved neither.